everything is there for me for the taking. So I'll listen to Backstreet Boys, and I'll also listen to the sound of a fart stretched out for 4 minutes. I don't give a damn. I am Kid Bookie, an existing member of the community of the world that's currently alive. And this is my Marshall vinyl booth collection, right? Let's f***ing do it. Today, I brought with me my top vinyls, and one of them is Slipknot The Grey Chapter, because clearly we all know I am a massive Slipknot fan. And especially The Grey Chapter because it was, I had like a lot of songs I related to crazy on this one, especially the negative one, Nomadic, Goodbye, Skeptic, Kill Pop. This one really resonated with me, it was crazy. So that's why I have this one, first and foremost. And then, second of all, I have The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And they only asked me to pick one today, but in clear me style of not being able to choose things because I like multiple choices, I had to pick two. And this one I picked because, first and foremost, she said white people shouldn't buy this shit. And I thought that was hilarious. Second of all, my dad bought it, and he's white, so you got your money still. And third of all, I ain't even opened this because in 60 years' time, when the earth's crumbling and the moon is coming straight towards us, I'll be yelling, £1 million, because it will be really rare. And then, away from that, I've got 3 vinyls here that I really enjoy. First of all, we got Run DMC, Walk This Way. And I got this one because it's kind of like a staple and like the most prehistoric version of the stuff I do, like rock music, you know, singing and rapping. And Walk This Way is a massive, like, I guess, turning point in that time. So I have that to remind myself that I am just a small medium in a massive place, and I one day will hope to attain those type of levels of setting new precedences. And then I have King Nun, Lamb. I wasn't actually introduced to this band like via like just seeking it. It's actually from my label, Marshall Records. But they've shown me it before it was coming out. And dude reminds me of like classic rock, just goes crazy. Then we have the Nova Twins. I adore these girls very much, very proud of them, and this record set precedences everywhere. Brit nominated, Mobos, everything. They were sweeping up like dust people, and I'm very proud that they hit the bag and the belly. I'm always inspired to do the same. I love you both very lot, so that's my 5. If I could sample any one of these 5, I think it would be from Lauryn Hill and this one. And I think it would be Zion, or I Used to Love Him, because I Used to Love Him is incredible. I'm not gonna do it. There's a high note to this really falsetto. So, yeah, it would be that song. A moment or an event that had a significant impact on my musical journey. Well, if I'm being honest, it would probably be the inclusion of Corey Taylor into my life. Because even though he's like he's my brother, he's my friend, I think I learned a lot in the 5 years of like we've, kind of really been close. Just kind of seeing the way he operates in an industry and how I've always wanted to be. And if I didn't meet him, I don't think I would have kind of carried myself the way I wanted to, or I even knew I should, because you got to be really brave. And so that was a massive turning point, meeting him, to be able to give me the confidence that I can one day probably stand next to you, even though I do, but in the way I want to stand next to you. You know what I'm saying? Non-musical inspirations that have guided my trajectory. So I'm just like, every day, like just honored to be thriving. That's kind of my inspiration most days, just existing. Art is in everything, art is in the way you present a friggin' potato on a plate with beans and tuna. It's everything, everything's inspiring. I'm a very weird dude that just likes to kind of interpret everything as something kind of cool. And I think it's kind of a good way to live, because the world is a really sad place, and if you can like revel in this matrix, making yourself happy in the small little increments you get to have, then it's far away. If I had to pick one guilty pleasure, I would say you mother effers, go F yourself, because I don't feel guilty about nothing. I enjoy every practice I put myself forward to because I'm embracing the fact that I'm not a criminal in this position and everything is there for me for the taking. So I'll listen to Backstreet Boys and I'll also listen to the sound of a fart stretched out for 4 minutes. And I don't give a damn because I friggin' love it. Yo people, I've been Kid Bookie and this has been my Marshall Vinyl Booth session. I love you all. Try to survive the year, not just the day.